The other piece to emphasize is the idea or the ideal in endowment management of not only preserving the corpus, which is sort of the original gift of the endowment, but then also ensuring that its purchasing power is retained over time, so that the gift and the amount that you can do with it in terms of the endowment return today can continue to have the same impact 100 years from now on whatever the rate of inflation is between now and then, that it is still having the same impact in terms of furthering the institution. So that's a key piece in this concept, often talked about in endowment management, intergenerational equity. And this is a phrase first promulgated by a guy called Tobin, James Tobin. Economists amongst you will know him, a Nobel Prize-winning economist, wrote a very influential paper in the 1970s. And really he's this pithy quote that you see repeated time and time and time again. And this idea that trustees are entrusted, uses the phrase guardians of the future. They're weighing the needs of the present against the future needs of future students and ensuring that those are kept in balance, that you're not sort of paying too much now and thus mortgaging the future for students yet to come to the institution. So when you turn to the question, not so much what makes up the endowment, and we're certainly not getting into in this presentation the sort of whole issue of endowment investment strategy and the various parts of that and equities and all of the rest of it, alternative investments and things like that. Not worried about that so much in terms of just thinking about the endowment distribution, the amount that you take out, siphon out of the endowment on an annual basis to help support the operating funds. That has to be set with respect to intergenerational equity and to obviously respecting the donor restrictions in terms of the use of that, of the specific parts of the endowment. So you're trying to maintain the purchasing power of the endowment over the long term, and at the same time try to offer a stable flow of funds to the operating budget.